Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. Over there you can see a small area where we have already cleaned out a part of, well, I don't know if you would really call it cleaning, but we've carved out a small area where we're going to put our Stegosaurus, hopefully this episode. But before we do that, we are going to fix up the tops of this enclosure for our Allosaurus, who is steadily growing and now has red eyes. Our compy continues to taunt me by learning how to open chests, which it has none of, so GG compy for wasting all of our time. I figured out how I made these things originally, and I believe I should be able to do all of them with these stone bricks. So, let us see if we can do this. While we discuss the news for today, we have news about SpaceX as they launched, of course, another one of their... How am I going to get around to do the size of this? They launched their rocket that I told you about before, their commercial resupply mission number 5 they've launched, as well as... I'm too lazy to put something out here so I can jump. Can I do it from here? No, I cannot. Okay, I'm too lazy to do that, so let's not. But yes, they launched their rocket, their commercial resupply mission number 5, launching to the International Space Station. It was amazing. It succeeded in reaching the International Space Station, no problems there. The part that I was interested in, though, as you know, is attempting to land the first stage back on the barge, which was very, very cool. Long story short, it didn't succeed in the way that we were all hoping it would. We were hoping that it would succeed in the way where it lands, and, you know, they can grab it and check it out for lots of interesting data. Unfortunately, that didn't work out the way we were all hoping. It did sort of land on the barge, but it didn't land in the middle. It landed sort of... Oh, well, this is strange. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this, really. This doesn't look very good. That's certainly not what I wanted. Oh man, I'm totally screwing this up. Oh well, we'll just do it like this. No problems. But yeah, so it sort of landed on the barge, it landed off to the side, it hit like a tank or something, it burned its way through some stuff that was on the barge, and then it fell overboard, which is sad, but amazing that, you know, from like very high up in the atmosphere, basically outside of the primary part of the atmosphere, the first stage fell and indeed hit the barge. That, I would say, it's pretty impressive. We're gonna see if it works later. We're gonna try again, and hopefully all will go well. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm sure they'll get it eventually. It just sort of sucks that, you know, it didn't succeed 100% this time. But hey, I'm glad that we were able to hit the barge, and it's also good to know that the grid fins, if you, oh, this is so ugly. If you don't know what the grid fins are, then... That's good enough for now. I really don't feel like placing... Maybe I should... How much dirt do I have? Can I do this? Slowly. Carefully. Will this work? Maybe. No. The answer is no, it will not work at all. Oh my gosh, come here. No! My bricks! This is so disappointing. I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go. This has gotta work, right? Yes! Yay! Wonderful. But I am far too lazy to do this over and over and over again, so... But yeah, the grid fins, in case you don't know... In case you don't know what grid fins are, they were the little... I don't know, they look sort of like honeycomb fins. They have honeycomb shapes in them, they're plastic, they come out on top of the rocket when it's descending to sort of provide some extra push to stabilize it and to aim it as it's falling down. Those worked very well, except the only problem, which appears to have been the reason that the rocket crashed, they ran out of hydraulic fluid stuff, which is the fluid that they pump through the system to move the grid fins, to change the inclination of them, to aim the rocket as it falls. Apparently in the last maybe 30 seconds of descent, it ran out of hydraulic fluid, which means that they may have been stuck in a position that was pushing the rocket in the wrong direction. So that apparently means that they're going to increase the hydraulic fluid by like 300% for the next flight, and hopefully next flight it will then succeed. So, while we talk about that, and also dinosaur news, because we have dinosaur news as well, so some ichthyosaur news, except that ichthyosaurs are not dinosaurs, which we'll talk about in a moment. We are going to make this little habitat right here. I'm not exactly sure if this is big enough. It's certainly... I don't know. We have ourselves a little plant fossil. I'm gonna put this right... Why can I not place you? Oh, is this just a fossil? Oh, it's just a fossil. Okay, we need to go back and we need to get ourselves an actual tree. The fossil is not enough. We cannot actually plant this. So, going back to get ourselves an actual tree. But yeah, so the next flight, hopefully they will have enough hydraulic fuel... Why do I say fuel? Fuel. Hello, kitty. Fuel. Hydraulic fluid. And hopefully that... Do we have any trees that are already made? Yes, we do. Okay, there's a sapling right there. Wonderful. Alright, so... Now that we have this, it should be no problem. Hydraulic fluid. And then they should be able to next time try again. Hopefully next time it'll work. Hopefully next time I'll actually be around to record the video for you so that you guys can watch it. We may see if I can upload a video of that for you guys anyway, because, you know, I want you guys to see the launch, even if I wasn't around to upload it originally. So for this enclosure, I was thinking maybe something along these lines? Something like this. Originally in one of our streamed sessions of Minecraft Dinosaurs, I did something like this. I had stone bricks followed by a cobblestone wall, followed by the slabs on top, and it looks pretty good, except I think it's a little bit tall. And I don't think that Stegosaurs really need something that tall to hold them in. So we are going to go on the assumption that we can keep a Stegosaurus in the enclosure by doing this. And I really hope that the grass can fill in these areas after we've already placed the cobblestone walls. I'm hoping that that's true. I'm also hoping that these Stegosaurs, unlike the Ankylosaurs, actually stay in their enclosures. Because, as you guys know, Tank, he ran amok. And we certainly don't want to worry about that for our Stegosaur. So moving on from SpaceX and talking about dinosaur news, I believe the dinosaur news that you guys would like to hear about is that they have discovered a new species of something that many people believe is a dinosaur, but it actually is not. It's not technically dinosaur news because ichthyosaurs are not dinosaurs, but nonetheless, some people confuse them, so we're going to talk about it here. Thank you. So ichthyosaurs, as you guys know, or I hope you know, are not dinosaurs. They are marine reptiles, and some of you may be asking, but Megneous, they're giant reptiles, and they lived during the time of the dinosaurs. Doesn't that mean that they're dinosaurs? Well, technically, ichthyosaurs died out before the last reign of the dinosaurs, somewhere around like 100 million years ago or something like that, whereas dinosaurs, of course, survived until about 67 million years ago, during the KT extinction event. However, should we put one here as well, or would this be enough? I don't know. How does this look? Is this? Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. How does that look? That looks okay. Why not? Okay, sure. I'm gonna go inside here. But yes, so ichthyosaurs, oh good, it does look like those fill in, wonderful, okay, very good. But ichthyosaurs died out before the end of the dinosaurs, and despite the fact that they did live during a time when there were tons of dinosaurs around, they were not actually dinosaurs, exactly like plesiosaurs, which were also marine reptiles, like Nessie over there. And also like, say, well actually not so much like the Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon was a mammal-like reptile, actually. And, pterosaurs, which were also not dinosaurs, they were just marine reptiles. Does this look good? I think this looks good. This looks okay to me. I don't know if it's perfect, but it looks good enough for me. So we're just gonna jump on here and put down the egg. Do I have some bones on me? I do have some bones. Okay. So once again I had to make a little cut because who knows what's going on with... That's much taller than I was expecting it to be, honestly. Is that the same? I don't know, I can't really tell. But yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't really know what's up with the random freezing that is that good? Yeah, that's good. That Minecraft Dinosaurs does. Meh. Not too worried about it. But yes, so ichthyosaurs, like Nessie over there, like plesiosaurs, were marine reptiles, meaning that they were giant reptiles that lived in the water. They were not actually dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are indeed a very unique collection. A collection of animals. They're a family. I don't know if it's a clade. I think it's maybe a clade Dinosauria. So, a clade of animals which are all descended from a particular lizard that ended up becoming all of the dinosaurs, evolutionarily speaking. Phylogenetically speaking, they're all a family. So, although other giant reptiles may have existed at that point, unless they were descended from the same lizard that eventually ended up becoming the entire family, they're just not dinosaurs. It's like saying that, like, all chickens are birds, but not all birds are chickens. It's basically the same thing. All dinosaurs were reptiles, but not all reptiles were dinosaurs. Like crocodiles. Lots of people look at alligators and crocodiles and they say, yo, that thing's totally a dinosaur. No, it's not. It's an archosaur. Little bit different from a dinosaur. Archosaurs are indeed more closely related to the dinosaurs than other kinds of reptiles are. However, they were not dinosaurs. They were relatives of the dinosaurs. And thus, so are ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs. Ichthyosaurs, getting back to the main topic, in case you guys don't know what those are, they're the marine reptile that I really wish was included in Fossils and Archaeology mod. They look like dolphins. They're the giant reptiles that looked very much like dolphins. They had long bottlenose faces, they had dorsal fins, they had their fins and back on their tails. Basically, they were reptiles that evolved very, very, very well into basically the same shape as dolphins did over, thousands of years of evolution, which shows you that probably the shape of a dolphin is very, very well adapted to living in the water. So both, ooh, wonderful, the ferns are growing. Both the reptiles and mammals have both evolved to look sort of like fish over time, if they lived in the water for long enough. Wow, we have a red stegosaur. That is awesome. You are adorable, look at you. You're red. I don't know why you're red, but that is so cool. Very, very nice. So, needless to say, our red stegosaur needs a name. So we're gonna put one of our signs over here. And I don't trust this area over here not to make creepers and then send them into our stegosaur enclosure. So let's light this up just a little bit. And hopefully this will protect our stegosaur from... Oh, just free... Oh, Jesus. Like from those. Yeah, there you go. Holy crap. Oh. I don't think I cursed just then. I felt like it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, so... I'll have to check that recording just in case. Oh. Oh, man. Life is terrifying, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this is our Stegosaurus. So cute that he is. Or she. I don't know. Where's our sign? Can our sign go right here? Yeah, it can go there. It's no problem. Does it look strange? It looks a little bit strange, but I'm okay with that. Why are you not growing, Thor? Despite the fact that you are a velociraptor and you're doing quite well in here, you should be growing more, you know? Why don't you grow? You should be fine. Even, being alone in here, you should grow. Why don't you grow? Strange creature, you. Like, really, Velociraptor should be much larger than you are. Oh well. We have a neat little enclosure here. I like our little enclosure for our Stegosaur. They're really quite adorable, actually. I don't know if we have any more DNA for Stegosaurs, though. We'll have to go check that, see if we can get another one in there. We'll have to make the enclosure larger, probably, but it'll probably be fine. No worries. Although, our Dilophosaur continues to apparently grow. I don't know why you're this big. They definitely weren't this big in the original version of the mod. Yeah, Vlad was quite smaller, and so was Nikolai. Do we have any more? We got some biofossils. Not a whole lot of biofossils, but some. Apparently none in here. Apparently we get tons of these. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's put some of these things. I think there is like a bug with these somewhere where something happens. I don't know what happens, but supposedly there's a bug with these. Maybe with bone meal, if you try to make them grow or something. But I want to put some of these down. They seem like really cool flowers. Let's go ahead and put some of these down. Those are indeed flies, apparently, that are flying around these. There you go. Let's put some of this in here, too. So many flowers! Maybe Thor wants some as well. Maybe that's why he's not growing. He needs some vegetation in his diet. Come here, Thor. There's you some nice flowers. You know, we have tons of these flowers, so I don't know what else we could possibly do with these other than randomly throw them in enclosures. There you go. That's nice. But yeah, so Ichthyosaurs being the dolphin-like creatures that they are, a new species of Ichthyosaur was discovered in Scotland, I believe it was, which is really cool. But again, I just really wish that people would stop referring to Ichthyosaurs as dinosaurs, because they're not. They're not. No species of dinosaur ever flew before the avian dinosaurs, which eventually evolved into birds, and no species of dinosaur, except perhaps the Spinosaurus family, ever became truly aquatic. And the Spinosaurus family, if they were truly semi-aquatic as we think they were semi-aquatic, not 100% aquatic. They didn't actually live in the water. They lived sometimes in the water, sometimes on land. And you! Come here. Come here, zombie. Come here. You're too far away now, I don't want to deal with you. What keeps happening to our dodo? I swear, every single time I make another dodo in here, it always disappears. Oh, you're back, Mr. Zombie. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of here. Get out of here. There you go. But yeah, so new species of Ichthyosaur discovered in Scotland, which, again, not a dinosaur. I hope you guys understand why. The commercial resupply mission to the International Space Station, it worked out very well for the International Space Station, but unfortunately the first stage did not successfully land on the barge, although they did hit the barge, which is a good sign of future things to come. And all of that considered, I do not want this in my inventory anymore. Hopefully the next time we talk about this, we will say that we indeed landed a first stage on the barge, and then we can learn all about the wonderful data that is included in that. Hopefully, maybe. It should be awesome. I don't think there's anything going to be coming out of there anytime soon. I feel like this cultivator room needs something now that we've taken the analyzers out of it. Maybe something needs to be changed. I don't know. But anyway, that's about all I have to talk about for today. Thank you so much everyone for watching. My name is Megneous, and I will see you next time.